Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3. When we last left off, our competition against Bertram was going well. However, we're noticing that these pink and tan enemies are swarming the field of contention, as it were. So let's continue, but be wary of the enemy. Who knows what threats lie beneath? We've got dragons, we've got evil eyes. Many threats abound. Very interesting indeed. Okay. So first off, we can have Todd here just deal with this foe. Let's do so now. There's a slight threat of enemies. Oh, we're actually blocked off. We can't have our automatons on the south side because the cannon and the troglodytes are blocking it with this ravine here. Very curious indeed. We should be able to stab these to death without any issues, and obviously the engineers can sneak through no problem. So have the automatons lining up like so. Also have our engineers up here. The gunslingers should be fine on their own. There's so much hot heat at the top, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Looks like we easily dispatch all of these enemies. Let's clone for now. Making sure I cannot actually get anywhere because of this clone's spawn location. So how about we, I guess, just defend for a turn so I can actually retreat. It's good to know that there's fireballs in my future, though. So we're going to do this positioning again. I liked this positioning. But we're now aware that fireballs exist. That's a thing that we know of now. So we're going to have our Sentinel automatons attack here to destroy the Medusas. We're then going to clone the Sentinel automatons. We're going to have the regular automatons pounce in a moment. We may get the Harpy Hags swooping on the clone. I'm going to attack here with my regular automatons. Okay, the fireball was baited by the automatons. This is excellent, but we obviously want to get a kill very quickly to not have any further fireball frenzy. We're going to shoot now with our gun. We can just shoot some Harpy Hags, seems reasonable. Okay, there's a fire shield on that. We can deal with a fire shield over time. Your mana is actually quite high, though. We obviously need to be proactive now, because there will be one more fireball in our future if we're not careful. So how are we going to deal with this? We could Ice Bolt, which will win the battle. Okay, so this is an easy finish. So we repair here. We repair here as well. Are we fully repaired? We are indeed. Let's chuck out that Ice Bolt. And there we go. A glorious victory. As it should be. Let's grab this wagon. It's empty. As it should be. Let's now carry on. We've actually defeated Thiard, although we don't have the purple Keymaster just yet. So let's carry on, shall we? Obviously we could head down underground, but the more important thing is, yes, we have cleared this area. The workshop is now safe from the enemy. Let's now head towards our next location, which could be underground. We could take this entrance just because it is closer. You know, that is a thing. It's a valid consideration, some might say. Let's start with this man here. What's going on? There's a cover of darkness. That's mildly interesting. Like, that's there probably to make the AI get confused. That would be my guess. Okay. So we could, of course, claim primary stats from this side of the field. Could grab that that spellbook. But, I think my instincts tell me to go underground. Like, that seems to be the idea. I'm not sure to do a Tancred just yet. We could, like, just have him be my secondary, you know, guy to just deal with problems. If we ever get a chance, we should check out what this Tim the Seer wants from us, but see what that is about. But I'm just being aware that there's one primary objective after all. Now I'm noticing that particular enemy is reaching closer towards the town. No. They don't have access to this dark blue border gate, but I suppose that does redirect my efforts from here. I mean, I only lost like, half a turn, I guess, but I should approach this enemy. And we can always have Tancred change his objective to being the guy who ferries gunslingers backwards and forwards. Well, that seems fine. You can go back into town. We can upgrade these engineers. Again, that seems fine. Do I need Celestine or Morton? I do like Morton in terms of, like, flavour. But I don't know if we need him today. Celestine is solid, and she does start with a decent spell from memory. Although we don't have a scholar. Alright, Watchtower. We're still needing that sulphur. So we could obviously trade some gems in for a sulphur. That would work. Then the ore is once again an issue. It could be an issue that's not as much as we might think, though. Let's see. So we've got a bank. Well, let's take out some money. So if we go from Mercury to this here, well, that just gives us what we need, right? Because we don't need any Mercury here. Yeah, and we definitely don't want to touch our crystal. So yeah, we go Mercury to Sulphur. Seems good. Now we go Gems to Ore twice to get to Ore. We don't want to do it again because of that quest card, I guess. But then we go 2 more into... Actually, no, 1 into here. And then 1 from money to ore. That should mean a watchtower. Yeah. There we go. We're now watching people. Look at that. We've got 2 people with guns who are watching people from the watchtower. Now it's just the gantry. All prerequisites for this building have been met. And so they should be. We're now purely locked by our need for 20 crystals and 20 ore. That is, of course, the game. Let's head underground, shall we, with Ziff? We could just be annoying and get in Bertram's way. Like, that is actually entirely valid. We could just be like, oh, look, I just set up camp. How did this happen? Also, this is literally nothing. There is a town gate there. Well, hopefully no one notices your existence. Believe it. And yeah, Ziff's just camping out, like, how could this have happened? Let's compare the state of Todd's workshop to Bertram's workshop. Bertram now does have automatons, so we have to grant him that. He's also built himself a citadel, which of course is very pretty, but I do love the Battersea Power Station vibes with the extra smokestacks, but, it's not leading towards the objective. He's built a lot of unnecessary extra buildings, and in this lies our chance for victory. The resource silo actually does make some sense, though, because it is giving +1 crystal per day, which is directly leading to the objective. Not that the resource silo is that cheap, and I actually have more crystal than ore, so who knows, right? Obviously the crystal and ore on the ground is going to be helpful, but we can always keep using our double estates to make things happen. Like, our kingdom income is 2,000 gold per day. Mind you, this guy has a city hall, and we're using a town hall. But, we're trying to conserve resources. Let's end turn. Yep, Bertram got confused. That's convenient. More ore, though, is being gathered up by the enemy, which sucks. Fireball. There's ruins here, which would be nice. Okay, so that's where the brown two-way leads. It leads to some dragons. But I'd love to get access to this white Keymaster's tent. If we can sneak past the Ord here. That's the big if. If I hide in this corner, will I get away with it? We shall see. You can head over here to the gunslingers. You managed to escape notice. How convenient. Chain lightning from this one. I suppose that'd be good for Todd to learn. There is a warehouse of mercury. There's an ore pit, which is obviously very powerful. Let's see if we can head in this direction and avoid notice. As for Todd, there is an enemy here that needs dealing with. We shall run him down. Like so. However, we did not deliver the troops before he left, so... Oops. I guess that'll be the next shipment, won't it? So, do we get away with it, is the interesting question. Yes we do. These heroes are quite sluggish, which is useful. So let's have our erstwhile Ziff here, heading to the south. And you shall stand guard by the warehouse of wood. Alright, so this exit entrance is now actually blocked, so yeah, head in this direction. Head back up here, I guess. Enemies abound in every direction. We'll see what Bertram gets up to on our side of the map, but... So you're up here with some Cyclops in tow. The Junkman is an interesting choice too. It is an interesting choice actually, that might be our victory condition. Let's attack this man here first, shall we? After all, we do need to try it. Aha! A glorious victory, but can we do better? Of course we can. Notably, he's got tactics, which means we can't use our own tactics, but we can make him we can make him teleport. We can make him forget about all this nonsense about trying to defeat me in battle, and allow him to move with his enemies. And we can also shoot something with gun. How about this? I don't know, we'll just wait. Mass Murph! Oh, this is the happiest army in the world! Well, I'm going to torch him with a flamethrower. I'm sorry if that makes you less happy, but you know. Too bad. Alright, shoot him with gun. Of course, these foes up here will be little obstacle to our progress. But pretty much everything is immediately dead. Apart from the Gorgons, which are not an instant kill, but they're almost. Might as well be an instant kill. Let's go for the Minotaurs. Oh, the unluckiest! Well, that's okay. We'll make you a clone here. What about here against these Gorgons? Oh, you dealt 7 damage in return. That's just not on. Alright, could you please set fire to something for me? Oh, we could repair one... we could repair the 7 damage. Oh, yes. Maybe I won't bother. Excellent. Oh, that's a barbecue. There we go. Oh, we got the Amulet of the Undertaker, the Scales of the Greater Basilisk, and of course the Shaman's Puppet. Useful items that will be added to our inventory. I guess this is... It's one of those things if it's fine either way. Like, it's not really much of an improvement or detriment either way. Yeah, we don't really need to worry about much of this stuff at all. We might do the Star Access just for the spell power, but we're sort of in the end game already with this thing. Like, all we need to do is get the gantry, right? So, let's see how we do. Okay, yes, he's just trying to go home, but he had to take the long way around because of my cunning little ploy. Okay, it looks like we're going to get this White Keymaster's tent, which is absolutely excellent. So, huzzah. You should be able to negotiate your way out of here. Maybe. At least we'll make it interesting for them. Okay. So Bertram is blocking me, so he's trying to return the favour, but unfortunately for him, I can just kill these wraiths. You know, with ease. And we can return the favour and block his way once more. Just to continue the bans, as it were. Look at that. Yeah. Then he goes to the same place I wanted to go. Oh, the bats are being returned! Not the bats! No, I wanted to go to the junkman. Well, I guess I could take my mercenary camp. The wagon's going to be empty, but I guess I'll just park myself here and we'll see what happens. But more importantly, we have the Keymaster's tent. So we now actually can access all these little areas that we were unable to earlier, including the lumber, including the gunslingers, of course. We would join us. Join it now, thank you. You can continue with your little supply run. Yeah, these guys have just left me alone. Don't know what you're doing, but so let's see what's in this direction. There's a quest guard. Yeah, so now we can actually take these mines off of the Minotaurs for however short a time. I don't know what the state of Bertram's cache of resources is, but I'm certainly looking forward to this junkman. Okay, so I completely got him stuck. Excellent. Get out of there. Alright, let's grab the automatons. After uniting our various troops, so there's room for everything. Okay. So we can grab the sulfur, or but let's be honest, what the real prize here is this crystal cavern. That's ridiculously important. So let's grab that. And then promptly try to make ourselves scarce. But every turn we have that is a turn closer towards victory. So let's just step aside and allow Bertram to leave so I can gain access to this junk man. Thank you. Get out of here. Grab your purse of gold. You probably grab whatever this thing gave you, but doesn't matter to me because I have access to the junk man. Finally. So you do kindly keep the papers. I don't trade in scrap parchment. Okay. Do you trade in Collars of Conjuring, though? Yes, you do. Thank you very much. What about this pendant for free will? Thank you very much. What about this bowstring unicorn's mane? Thank you very much. How much does that give us? 11. What about this? Oh, 4 ore for the Spirit of Oppression. Thank you very much. 4 ore for the Amulet of the Undertaker. Thank you very much. That's 19. Oh, what about this Scales of the Greater Basilisk? Oh, yes. Very useful. Thank you. What about this? Oh, you'll have that as well? How useful. Thank you. It looks like we're about to win the map. Okay. So this to ore. Gantry. Oh, yes. We literally win the map right now, so I guess I have to quickly do a save. Oh, map 1. I mean, that's it, isn't it? Do I just win next turn? Like... There we are! Congratulations! You have over 1 Dreadnaught in your armies. Your enemies have no choice but to bow down before your power! Find yourself short on genius? Take a dozen of capable minds. Help them get rid of superstitions and they will do no worse. Once again, this proved to be working, even in a backwater world like this. They had no idea how inferior their talent and knowledge were to those of the great minds who had once created this wonder. They simply conceived themselves the task was within their power. What insolence! I love such people. Play the strings of their vanity right and you can lead them anywhere. Or have them blaze a trail for yourself, even to heaven. And so here we are. Next mission is Tarred and Feathered. That mission went quite quickly, the Deus Ex Machina, but hey, Todd is victorious. So let us now see what the next mission is. Tarred and Feathered. Henrietta and Winona. must defeat Practal and conduct the ancient ritual to spawn the mysterious Crimson Coatl. Your heroes are limited to level 24. These are necessary. But they will bring their experience and the Admiral's hat to the next scenario. Interesting. Henrietta and Winona head to the uncharted islands south of Jadam. They dream of finding the mysterious Coatls, but they are hardly in for a welcome party there. I see, so we can bring the Equestrian's gloves, the inexhaustible cart of lumber, or we can start with +1 to primary stats. An interesting choice. But we'll start the mission next video. Thank you for watching. Let me come back next time, tarred and feathered. Oh yes.